And so there are symbolic things that can be read into this thing. Is Arthur Godfrey, for example, was an entertainer, so he can resonate with that. Is Danny Wagner, as the author presumed of this play within his universe, to what degree are they preening for the stage, since they clearly know by the end that they are on stage to a certain degree?
What do you think of the Arthur Godfrey inserts, in the sense that he sometimes he sort of reveals himself as a bullshitter for the most part too. Maybe it comes from his entertainment background, but he's talking about his endorsements of cigars and how once he realized that they were poison, he still endorsed them, but he thought it was. But he also openly criticized them. He's a paid hypocrite in a sense.
Yeah, and that's taken from the reality. The Godfrey character, in a sense, is not that important in the sense that I guess I could have used just about any celebrity, but I tried to tie the Godfrey character in, since he was based in New York, as a distant relative to the Montuna family. Was sort of the black sheep of the Arthur Godfrey clan, and so there's some distant relationship between them. We hear about some kind of strife between the two halves of the family decades earlier. But again, that's more than likely just stuff tossed out there to give intrigue. It's really just more an existential play, and I think the symbolism and the repetition and the constant uh, use of Danny Wagner as both a wraith and also as presumably the narrator or de facto writer of the play. This is a play that really hits it well.
Do you think Denny eventually emerges as the main character too?
Possibly. I mean, I don't know if there's
Because Paulette seems like a more overwhelming presence compared to Denny.
Well, yeah, and that's why she's gone. She's over the top, and since the real life Paulette was killed like that, she had to die in the play. So this is actually one of the few plays. There's only maybe 2 or 3 plays where the males dominate. This is one of them. The Henry Miller play, These Lesser Weathers of Beethoven, and also the Persuasion Gentler, and then the one with the brief candles with a lot of the boys. So this play stands out in that one sense too, because it's not female dominated.
Okay, one last question before we go to, unless you have something more to say about this play.
Go ahead.
But you forwarded around your thoughts about sort of the coming plays that you're going to be writing. You said that it sort of starts off with this one, in the sense that you were using poem projections and music as a way to test the mechanics of drama. But your plays going forward will mostly be concerned with the emotion of the characters and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
Speak a little bit about that. What is this play a harbinger of?
Well, this is one you haven't read yet, apparently, A Remembered Field, and this is my 4th longest play. It's like 41,000 words, so that would probably play out at 3+ hours on stage. And the thing is, I wanted to, like I said, in the last 6 or 7 plays before that, and even going back to An Eye Other Than Human, or The Honey of Common Summer, I found myself trying. I wouldn't say taking shortcuts, but I wanted to get back more to doing some works that are longer, even if they're not longer in terms of being 40,000 words, even if it's 25 or 30,000 words, being more concentrated on the words and how people communicate. And that doesn't mean that I wouldn't use, a classical music piece, or a public domain image, or something like that, or text scrolling. I may, but it's not going to be used as dramatic, because I've shown that I can do that. So these first 27 plays were sort of like my opening up my palette, and whatnot. So with these ones, I want to not get more traditional necessarily, but really push the boundaries of the way people speak, people's dialogue, people's conversations, much in the way that I did with the Vincetti brothers and the whole total immersion kind of thing with the novels.